Everyone talks about buying a house, but what nobody tells you is how many hidden fees comes with it. It's not just your deposit, there's stamp duty, solicitor fee, mortgage charges, surveys, and before you know it, that £300,000 property would easily cost you an extra £15,000 to £20,000 just to complete the deal. So in this video, I'm going to break down every single fees you pay when buying a house in the UK, whether it's your own home or a buy-to-let investment. I'll show you real life numbers so you don't get caught off guard and you can make an informed decision. This video is all about clarity, because in property, knowing your numbers before you buy is what separates smart investors from stressed homeowners. Number one, your deposit. For a residential property, most people will put down between 0 to 10%. But for a buy-to-let, lenders would usually want 25%. If you're buying a £300,000 property, as residential property, that's £30,000 upfront. But as a buy-to-let investment, that's £75,000 upfront before anything even starts. Number two, mortgage fees. Lenders love to hide these in the small print. You'll often see arrangement fees, an average of £2,000, and you see valuation fee, again an average of about £500. A broker fee, £800 maybe. Some lenders would let you add all of this to the loan, but that means you will be paying interest on it over the years. So always check. In some cases, it might be worth paying this upfront. Legal and conveyancing fees. Every purchase needs a solicitor or a conveyancer. Expect about £1,500, which would include searches and land registry fees for conveyancing. For local searches, about £350, land registry, £180, bank transfer fees, about £40. But don't always go with the cheapest quote. A good solicitor can literally save your deals when things get messy. Then stamp duty. This is a big one, the stamp duty land tax. Here is where most people get really shocked. If you're buying a £300,000 home as your main residence, you pay about £5,000 in stamp duty. But if it's a buy-to-let or second home, you would pay a standard rate plus a premium of 3%. That same £300,000 property will now cost you about £20,000 of stamp duty. Stamp duty is one of those costs that can make or break the deal and your cash flow. Surveys and inspection is another cost that is optional but is worth every penny. If you do a home buyer's report or a full structural survey, this might cost you anything from £300 to £1,000. But catching things like damp and subsidence will save you thousands of pounds in costs of repairing and fixing issues. Number 6, insurance and other essentials. A lot of lenders requires building insurance from the day you exchange. This could cost you anything from £200 to £400 a year. And as a buy-to-let, you would need landlord insurance that covers tenant damage, loss and liability. Now let's look at a real-life buy-to-let example. You're buying a £300,000 buy-to-let. Deposit 25%, £75,000. Stamp duty £20,000. Legal £3,000 and all other mortgage fees included. Survey, insurance £1,000 maybe. You're looking at an upfront cost of £90,000 all in. Let's look at the income side. Gross yearly rent £18,600. Mortgage rate 4.5% typical at the moment. Yearly mortgage payment of about £10,125 at 4.5%. Other running costs about £2,500. When you deduct these, you're left with £5,975 net income per year. To calculate your next yield, multiply your next income by 100 and divide by your total upfront cost. That would give you about 6.6% yield yearly. So even though the property rents for £1,550 a month, your true return on investment based on the cash you invested is about 6.6%. This is the number that you need to focus on as an investor. So now you know, buying property is not just about the asking price. It's about every fee, every hidden cost, every percentage that gets taken before you even get the keys. But when you understand these numbers, you will buy smarter. You make decisions with confidence. And that's how you build real wealth through property. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment.